God, still haven't taken a shower. Why do we do these recording sessions in such a long stint?
I feel like we've been doing this same cave for like 3 episodes now.
No. This is a shower room with fire, okay? This is how you blow dry your hair.
I figured that's if you want the really hot water. No, wait, duh. We're in the water heater of the shower room.
That actually makes a lot of sense. See, we got fiery blowhogs down here. We got a puffy blowhog up here. Oh, God, all of these enemies.
I think this is also the game saying, did you spend all your red Pikmin? Huh? Did you? Did you? Did you? You still got some red Pikmin left? No? You know? Okay, well, you can go back and come back later.
Yeah, the game actually introduced a new type of blowhog, blowhog in this game. Originally in the first game, there was a blowhog that not only blew your Pikmin backwards, but also deflowered them, which really sucks, because then they're slow. They added one in here that Really? Really? You're gonna do that right now? Alright, son, you came to the wrong house, fool! Get got! Anyway.
I think we're in a shower room because that guy's all washed up.
You know, I kind of like the scenarios where there is one enemy who just happens to walk into my domain when I'm rocking 95 to 100 Pikmin, and the look on their face when they realize, I'm about to die now.
Haha! I am here to... Oh, fuck.
I'm in danger! That's still one of my favorite lines from The Simpsons.
A library with my favorites lines from The Simpsons.
We were just talking about how it's still good.
I still think it's good. But whenever I hear shit like, oh, The Simpsons is dead, it was never funny past season 10, I'm like, man, must be joyless being you. You're probably the guy who watches, late night TV with your significant other, and you're always like, man, you ever think about how stupid things are in the show? I mean, I really don't know. I'm sure you're great at parties. I'm sure you're just a wonderful person to be around, too. Did that motherfucker just blow all your flowers away?
From behind a wall.
Behind a wall.
That's pretty good.
It's great. It's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good. I mean, I bitch and moan about a couple mechanics about this game because, they're not as good as previous games. Oh, I also love how it laughs at me. You came to the wrong neighborhood, you blew up my flowers, and now you die. Get
fucked. It's bullshit that you can't throw Pikmin over walls, but he can blow through a wall. Mm-hmm. Get fucked. That's stupid.
In the rare occasion, sometimes if you accidentally have, like, a Pikmin blown into a wall, like, let's say, for example, one of those blowhogs sneezes your Pikmin into a wall, if you catch a bad corner, it's going through the void.
Oh, no.
I think it's...
Does it die, or does it just fall forever?
It dies. Mm-hmm. It goes out of bounds, and it dies. I think it only happens once in this entire playthrough, and I can't remember where. It's one of those...
Of course you can't remember. He was taken from existence. You have no memory of this thing.
Wait, what was I talking about?
Because it's in a different universe.
UDJ, I think I'm going crazy. What was I just talking about?
Your mind is crossing between different dimensions.
No!
You gotta supplant yourself in this dimension if you wish to continue existing in it.
I'm just getting thoughts in my brain that I'm playing Pikmin 3 and it's so much better! Ah!
This has been UDJ and the Disco presents The Twilight Zone.
If it was The Twilight Zone, I'd be playing Let's Go Pikmin instead.
The Disco and UDJ. 2 ordinary Let's Players.
Damn it, I still have to play that, don't I? I at least want to try it. Like, how bad could a side-scrolling Pikmin game be?
Yoo-hoo! That's the old logo!
Look, this is probably the only one they could get the rights to. Give them that. Why?
It's a pondering emblem. Why? Because it asks you, who? Implying who is you?
I'm glad you understood what they were going for there.
I assume at least it's a bit of a stretch.
God, I hate not having flower Pikmin. They go so slow. Oh, and also thanks to the cutscene there, that Wollywog there was able to jump up above my Pikmin as they were, you know, enjoying a nice cutscene, pondering the question, who?
Who is the identity of you, anyway? Are you the player? Are you one of these captains? Both of these captains? Neither of these captains? Maybe you're the CEO in all of this.
Who am I? What am I?
Alright, let me check the notes. We got any more non sequiturs we can talk about?
Well, I was just about to bring up the idea of a philosophy Pikmin, but I don't think that would go over well. He would ask too many questions.
Yeah, he's the one you throw first. It's like, why are we doing this? Why are we here? Is there certainly a higher power? It's like, oh, look at that! Into the water you go! Oops!
And then
Sorry about that.
Then as he's dying, he goes, why me? Oh, hey.
The last thing he hears from me is, why not you?
This is what you needed blue Pikmin for, by the way. They just happened to put something that is water Pikmin only.
You got any blue Pikmin? You still got some blue ones? Huh? Do you? You don't, do you? Okay, come back later.
Alright, later. Okay, seeing as how I'm very far ahead in recording, I'm not going to tell the audience how far ahead in recording I am, but it is very, very far. I can tell you that I am getting through every dungeon without having to stop a dungeon halfway through and come back. I've got the skills, baby. I don't have to stop and come back.
Show off.
Also, a couple restarts every now and again, never hurt anybody.
Hello, Mr. Beachcliff Sardines. Soybean oil? Yeah. Why? If they weren't bad enough, you put them in oil? What's wrong with you? Soybean oil, no less. Ridiculous. Nonsense.
I wonder if we can extract the oil and sell it to the highest bidder over in Hokotate.
This shit stinks.
That would be what Louis would say. I just get that vibe that you were trying to act like Louis there.
Oh my god, how many showers are in this fucking dungeon?
Well, you gotta be extra clean, dude. Are you clean enough to get through the shower room? I don't think so. This guy sucks. Okay, so do you remember the bug that picked up Pikmin?
Yeah.
That guy picks up captains.
Ah, boy.
And then throws them, and then they get hurt. I'm sorry, Olimar, you got hurt. Alright. This floor... This isn't that bad. Next floor, however, I believe is the boss, so we're finally getting out of the shower room.
Oh, good.
So you're all clean, you got your hair done so you'll be ready. No! Fuck these things!
I thought that thing was... It was a mimic treasure.
I would actually hate that. Oh, hey, we have a treasure here. You might as well call it a mimic, because these things... We've dealt with these spiders before, but their worst aspect about them is they pick up treasures. They pick up everything. So you have to kill them before they are able to take a treasure back, or kill them before they unleash their elemental attack. And let me tell you what, buddy, electricity does not mess around. That's an insta-killer.
Jeez. Ah, Dr. Snapple, I'm glad you called me back.
Wait, we're giving our product to who now? Nintendo. Those guys that make cards?
Wait, video games? Wow, that's new.
The hell's a video game?
Games on video. How quaint. Maybe we can put that on underneath one of the caps one of these days.
We could give him a DLC code exclusively on the bottom of our caps. Has that happened? I want to say that has happened.
I don't... Like, the only thing I can think of was when, like, Milk had some sort of contest, like, look under the cap, if you get, Got and Milk and a celebrity with the milk mustache, you'll get a prize or something like that. And Mario was part of that promotion.
That's pretty nice.
I think I got Mario under the cap once, but I never turned in the caps.
Oh. I don't mind when products do tie-ins with video games. Like, Mountain Dew has been doing that for years with Game Fuel.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about them giving away, like, exclusive DLC under the cap. That just seems dirty to me.
Yeah. I don't like DLC with stuff like, I got a bag of pizza rolls once. It's like, you can get double XP on a code in the new Assassin's Creed or whatever. I'm like, why?
Do you mean why for the double XP or why Assassin's Creed?
Both, really.
Because the moment I started playing Assassin's Creed Origins and I saw an experience bar, I hated it. Assassin's Creed as an RPG, kill me.
It works better as a collectathon, though.
Oh, it totally does.
It's stealthy. I just don't get it.
That experience aspect ruined Origins for me because there were certain parts of the map you could not access until you were a high enough level.
Hey, from what I hear, that's the good one, because it gets worse in Odyssey and just as bad in Valhalla.
See, I've only heard good things about Valhalla.
That's because they bought into the Assassin's Creed machine already.
To
me, Assassin's Creed to me has always been associated with mediocrity.
Eventually. I still like Ezio's trilogy. I like Altair.
Like after Altair and after Ezio, and after Desmond Miles dies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that happens. The end of Revelations, he dies, and then he's just a brain. and so they gotta keep finding new real-life actors. I think they just dropped the whole thing, I don't know.
Most likely, yeah.
But they lost their way somewhere down the line.
Speaking of Ubisoft Creed-likes, I guess we can start calling them. Big open world. They think they have to have an expansive universe, tons of collectibles. Have you ever tried Watch Dogs?
I have not.
Okay. If you want an award for the worst main character ever created by Ubisoft...
Aiden Pierce is it.
Yeah. Because...
Oh my god, that's someone's jaw! Oh, Jesus Christ! Where are we? What place is this?
It's okay, we just snapped it off. If you make a couple little cuts on the inside, and you just pop that jaw, and then you can just easily just cut it out, and here you go. You got some extra teeth.
So, Aiden Pierce.
Yeah, he's the gruff uncle that nobody likes. And I was kind of hyped for Watch Dogs, I'll be honest. And then it came out and it's just like, wow, that's it? Okay.
I think there are too many hands in the jar, too many fingers in the pot. Because it's obvious, it's clear that his daughter died, but I think they ruffled too many feathers higher up.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, you can't have a daughter die, oh no way. They cut too many corners, tried to make it too much like this, didn't have an identity of its own. They lied to the people at E3.
Yeah. The one thing that kind of put the nail in the coffin for me, and, it's had tons of bad press and all that crap, and I was like, well, how bad could it be? Get the Xbox One version, start it up, and it tells me it's ready to play. I start the opening area.
Mistake number one.
Mistake number one is thinking the game was actually ready to play because after 10 minutes of play and after 3 tutorials, it said, sorry, you need to wait for the rest of the game to download. I was like, oh, fucking really? So yeah, that was a pretty bad start, and then it just got boring. It was just boring the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a Let's Play of it, and it looked rough. It looked, looks nice, but it looks like it'd be like, oh wow, this looks really boring.
Okay, let me talk about this boss here. This is the Ranging Bloister. It is attracted to the light on the captain's heads.
Even through walls, I see.
Even through walls. And in fact, you want that to your advantage, because if you keep Louie over here, or Olimar, whoever you want to be the bait, just swap between captains and then attack it. It's weak.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there we go. I want this thing over here.
Hang on, this corner smells really nice.
Yeah, its weak spot is its tail, and you can destroy this boss in no time.
This is a joke!
Oh, this is a joke boss. This is fantastic. And the thing is, it can only attack from the front. So if you stay in the back, it can't eat any of your Pikmin, and then it just dies. Goodbye.
Hey, Michio, I broke your boss. Oh, damn. Shit.
Oh, no.
Yes! Creatures leave treasures behind.
Pick up the slime, robot. Pick up the slime. I kind of like this.
Oh, it's a slime that dissolves your Pikmin. Only white ones can carry this one. Do you have enough? You need 10 of them. Oh, only 8? Sorry.
Nah, nothing that bad. There is one floor in particular, in one particular dungeon. It is the meanest setup I have ever seen. But you get the job done. It takes forever, though. There's going to be some speed-ups in that dungeon.
I'm still waiting for the one that everyone's been waiting for. Is that the one?
Nope. That one is mercifully short. And, I think you'll like that one. Honestly.
Well, this one got okay towards the end, so...
It wasn't too long. The reward you get is pretty nice. So let's take a look at what this thing is called. The aptly named... Amplified Amplifier. It kind of looks like Olimar if you look on the inside. Looks like a face.
So maybe the sound that it produces, the amplifier amplification?
Mm-hmm. It creates the mega tweeter. So, a guy that's making like 10 tweets a second.
So his whistle becomes like a boat horn?
This increases the range of your whistle, which means you can get Pikmin from farther away and in a bigger radius.
Okay. Sure, it would have been better on the GameCube version, but not so much on the Wii, where you can just, the speed is directed by your hand, so you can just gather them all with no problem.
That radius does help. I'll give it that. Oh, wow. We are so close to closing that debt.
All right.
Another dungeon in the books. That feels great. I'm happy with that. Ta-da!
Yeah!
90% of the debt recovered! Oh my god!
So what's left here?
What's...
I don't even remember. I don't even remember this. Like, the sun. Ugh.
It's too bright. Every time we get to a specific point where I don't really want to do dungeons anymore, I'm mainly just going to spend the rest of the day collecting berries and making some potions. It's gonna get tougher from here on out, so I need some backup. So let's just get all that we can. This is just gonna be, a little bit of filler. In the next episode, I just remembered what dungeon we are actually doing. it gives us one of the best upgrades, at least, again, in my opinion. And that will actually wrap up the debt. So just to give you a little something to look forward to, because it's just going to be berries from here on out.
Well, I gotta pick berries to pay off that debt somehow, I guess.
Maybe we could use a little Pikmin juice and mix it with the berries and get some nice selling juice.
I'm gonna laugh if the second half of this game is basically you trying to be a snake oil salesman. It's like, yes, I got here Pikmin berry juice. It'll certainly cure any disease you may have, good sir. You can see more, live longer, breathe better.
Or just a terrible salesman in general, like one of the swindlers. Excuse me, would you like to buy a bridge, Captain Olimar? Trust me, it's yours.
And then without a word, he just stares at him, and then hundreds of Pikmin come together and basically shape themselves to the Golden Gate Bridge. And then more Pikmin grab him, he just kind of, just not breaking eye contact, just gets dragged across the bridge, just like, nah, I got my own, thanks.
Actually, that scenario, you got me thinking, like, Olimar doesn't take shit from swindlers. You see this guy trying to shyster him, and Olimar's just speaking face to face to him. He goes, "Do we have a deal?" Holds out his hand, ready to shake this deal. And then you just see one Pikmin come from behind Olimar. Then a second one. Then 3, then 4, and then eventually a circle of Pikmin surround this guy, holding out his hand and nervously looking around the horde that has just now circled him.
Then Olimar raises his hand and points directly at him very slowly. And then the guy's like, huh, what? And then one Pikmin comes out. Then 2. And then they come out of every orifice of his body and he explodes!
This is what happens when you eat Pikmin seeds!
Olimar doesn't even bother to wipe the blood off of his visor. He just lets the Pikmin take him away to the next fool who thinks that they can swindle him out of his hard-earned flame of tomorrow.
Hop! That's good, my Pikmin, that's good. Take him away.
I think if the Pikmin could, like, form shapes like they can in Wonderful 101.
Oh, that would be interesting.
You can make fists, swords, buildings, bridges. I think that would get me to play it a little bit more. Soon be? I should be right now!
You should be calling me God!
In less than a fortnight, I've paid off your debt! So come into my office tomorrow, we'll see if you still have a future here at this company!
Actually, Olimar just kicking open the door of the office, throwing the president out of his own office and just sitting down, getting comfortable. It suits me.
It's like the ending of Conan. just sits in his throne, his big gigantic executive chair.
Yeah. Maybe does like a little pose, like puts his elbow on his knee and just, a chin in hand, just going, yes, and this will do, yes.